everyone, today I'm going to be doing a quick get ready with me. I'm actually leaving the house for once, so I'm going to be doing my hair and my makeup. So I'm just going to get started. I'm going to try doing pin curls, but I don't want to part my hair too much just because I'm very lazy. So I'm going to try to do everything in really big sections and just hold it on the curler for a bit longer. Okay, so I just kind of hold it and then feel the outside to see how warm my hair is getting, and then just slid it off into my hand. I'm gonna use these big pins. I'm curious as to how this will turn out because obviously the more parts you do, the better. I keep burning myself. We're almost done. It also does get easier the more you do it. I've done this a couple times now and it's gone a lot easier. I've burnt myself way less this time compared to the first couple times I tried it. And I'm just kind of pushing my hair curler this way to give more lift at the root. So rather than pulling it like this, I'm going like this. Getting these types of clips are a lot more helpful. I don't have enough for all my hair, so I've also been using bobby pins, but bobby pins do take longer. These ones are just easy to just throw into your hair, and you burn yourself a lot less too. Let's hope that turns out okay, but we'll see. Alrighty, moving on to the face. I'm gonna go in with my Pond's Dry Skin Cream. Now I'm going to take my Natasha Denona Face Glow Cream Shimmer. I'm just going to apply that kind of all over because I want this to be quite glowy. It's only October and already my winter shades are starting to match me more than my summer shades, which is kind of sad. I've lost so much of my tan that I had over the summer, and I don't understand how it happens that quickly. I was even being careful when exfoliating and stuff in the shower just because I didn't want it to fade fast, but it still faded fast. Okay, next I'm gonna take my It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream. I'm just gonna do the tiniest bit. I've also been using my fingers for application a lot more, and I just really like it. I think it helps melt the makeup better into your skin, and it gives a much better skin-like finish, and then you also need way less product. Next, I'm going to be taking my NYX Bear With Me concealer. I'm just going to apply some where I want some brightening. For the concealer, I'm going to be taking this puff and just blending it out. I'm just going to very lightly dust some powder just around my eyes. I like to set a bit heavier on the eyelids just because that's where I crease the most, so I need a little bit of extra help there. And I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to let that kind of bake a little. And while that is setting, I'm gonna do my face makeup. Normally I do my eyes first, but I thought I'd switch it up. Okay, I'm gonna be taking this NYX Buttermilk Bronzer in the shade All Buttered Up. I'm just gonna always keep my puff just to blend out. I'm gonna put it on my forehead. I'm also gonna use that on my nose. I'm just gonna dust off my powder. Now I know for the Victoria's Secret runway they always use red blush to give that really pinky look. I don't have red blush, so I'm gonna use this NYX Butter with Time blush instead. I always like to, especially for the blush, just like tap it on my hand first so that I don't go overboard. And then very slightly just in between my eyebrows. Okay, next I'm gonna take the ColourPop That's Taupe makeup palette. I'm gonna start with this Pebble Beach shade and mix it with Boa. And I'm just gonna start. I always go above my crease just because I do have hooded eyelids, so this helps give me more eyelid space when I do that. I always mention this palette and ColourPop in general, but this palette is such a good cool tone palette if you're looking for one. I'm gonna take Rocksteady. I'm just kind of putting down color where I want it, and then I'm gonna go in and blend the edges with the clean blending brush. I'm using a clean blending brush and I'm just buffing out the edges of that. Okay, now I'm gonna do the glitters. So I'm gonna be taking this these two Juicy. I'm gonna start with the silver one, and I'm just going to really pile that on. These are the glitteriest eyeshadows that are not liquid that I've ever used. Before I continue further, I'm gonna take this Revolution palette and I'm gonna take this pink. I'm just gonna apply that on my inner corners. While I have this palette, I'm also just gonna apply it on my nose, on my cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna take the other shade, and go over top of that. Now I'm going to take this A2 drawing eyebrow pen, and I'm just going to do my eyebrows off camera. I forgot, but I also wanted to highlight my brow bone. So I'm just going to apply some. Now eyeliner. I'm going to be taking this Inglot eyeliner, just with an angled brush. I'm not going to be going too crazy with the eyeliner. And I'm going to do a small wing, nothing too crazy. This one's my bad eye. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. And I'm just going to apply my beloved For my lips, I'm gonna start with this Essence lip pencil in the shade Charming. This one is a nice light pink shade. I'm going to take this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline and go over that. And now I'm just gonna take this Pat McGrath lip gloss in the shade Love Potion and just go over. Okay, so that's it for the makeup. Before I take down my hair, I'm just gonna hairspray it really quick. Using this R&Co Outer Space Flexible Hairspray. I should have used this before so that I could set. Okay. Ow. Ah. My heater always warms up my jewelry and then it like... I really like this lip combo too. I think that's really pretty. It's like the perfect cool tone nude. I just know when my sister sees it, she's gonna be like, what are you wearing? She does that every time. And then I say, I'm not gonna tell you, and then she says, I'm gonna watch your videos and find out. Okay, now I'm gonna take down my hair. Ow. Oh, that turned out really curly. Okay, nice. What the? Okay. And then I just fluff out my hair. I'm just gonna be applying some perfume too. I'm gonna be... This one is very light vanilla oil. It's nice though. It's just it's very chill. Okay, and now Choco Musk. This I overspray all the time. But this is it for my makeup and my hair. I really like how it turned out.